During LIC 501, students will be placed in a local elementary school classroom where they will conduct observations, assist the lead teacher, and implement one or more original lesson plans. In order to structure students' application of course material, observations, and reflections, each student will complete 3 assignments called Field Notes and Reflections. This video serves to explain the requirements of each assignment worth 5% or 15% total of one's overall course average. The first Field Notes and Reflection assignment pertains to the learning environment. At the beginning of the field placement, students will be engaged in analyzing the classroom space. You will create a two-dimensional floor plan of the classroom, either hand-drawn or using technology, detailing spatial relationships of mobile and immobile objects, the placement and availability of instructional materials, and the seating arrangement of students. Free web-based tools that you may consider using include Classroom Architect, Scholastic's Class Setup Tool, and Kaplan's Floor Planner. You can also use ThingLink for Education, whereby you upload a photograph of your classroom and add hotspots with typed labels and descriptions. If you hand draw your map, you may use grid paper, which is also available electronically using PowerPoint's graph paper template. After you create your two-dimensional diagram, you will write a 1 to 2 page reflection. You will explain the insights gained through this process regarding how the classroom environment affects teaching and learning, making appropriate references to our course material. You may conduct additional research using reputable resources such as Edutopia and professional publications through groups such as the National Association for the Education of Young Children. Field Notes in Reflection 1 will be evaluated following these criteria. Diagram or sketch. Whether the student created a professional and accurate two-dimensional floor plan of the classroom by hand or using technology. Labels and features. The student identified the key features of the classroom, such as resources, mobile or immobile objects, learning stations, seating arrangements, and other features of importance. And 1 to 2 page reflection. The student reflects upon the process of analyzing the classroom as a learning space, including how the physical layout and other features can impact teaching and learning. The student makes specific reference to course learning by citing articles, lectures, and/or other materials. To earn full credit, please ensure that you review the grading rubric for this assignment. The second Field Notes and Reflection entails students interviewing their partnership teacher regarding planning and assessment. First, one will create an interview protocol outlining thoughtful, specific questions about both aspects of a teacher's role. For example, questions might include, what is the process by which you plan daily or weekly instruction? And may you provide a specific example of how assessment data informs your instruction? During the interview, students will record the teacher's responses using their pre-created protocol. Afterwards, students will record what they learned about planning and assessment in the field experience classroom using the free web-based tool VoiceThread. Field Notes and Reflection 2 will be evaluated following these criteria. Interview protocol, whether the student developed a listing of thoughtful questions before the interview. Summary of and reflection on both planning and assessment. This includes what the student learns about the process by which the teacher plans, whether and how the teacher collaborates with others, tools and resources that the teacher uses for planning, and other meaningful aspects of planning. Regarding assessment, the student voice records a summary of how the teacher assesses students formally and informally, how assessment data are communicated with parents, how assessment informs instructional planning, and other meaningful aspects of assessment. To earn full credit, please ensure that you review the grading rubric for this assignment. The third and final field assignment is a holistic reflection of one's observations over the course of the semester. First, students will make generalizations about the classroom environment using an instructor-provided protocol. This exercise will help the student to assess the teacher's philosophy, use of instructional strategies, the learning environment, and classroom management. Afterwards, students will write a 2 to 3 page reflection. This will include what was observed during the semester with emphasis on thinking routines and other strategies they observed in the field. Please make specific reference to critical and creative thinking experiences as related to our course text and discussions. Also include students' responses to the strategies used and what additional opportunities are possible for making thinking visible based upon the context. Field Notes and Reflection 3 will be evaluated following these criteria. Generalizations about the classroom environment, whether the instructor-provided protocol was completed. Observations of and reflections on thinking routines in the classroom, The student cites specific strategies observed that make thinking visible, including how students responded and what additional opportunities exist for making thinking visible based upon the context, and overall reflection of the field experience. The student reflects upon the field experience as a whole with emphasis on the teacher's philosophy, instructional strategies implemented, the environment, and classroom management. The student makes specific reference to course learning. I hope this video was helpful to explain the requirements of your field notes and reflection assignments. For additional information, please visit Blackboard Learn where examples of each assignment are provided. If at any time you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. I look forward to learning about your experiences in the field this semester.